Hello everybody, going to use what we know about 30, 60, 90 triangles and 45, 45, 90 triangles hopefully inside of this drawing, and we're going to calculate missing measures. Hello again, we have a multi-step problem here where we're going to use the info about a 30, 60, 90 triangle in order to come up with missing measures inside of this triangle. We have lots of them to find, so let's start with for no better reason than alphabetical order, let's start with A. So it looks like A is on this triangle here on the left. And inside of that triangle, if this is 60 degrees, this has to be 30 degrees, which means A is the short leg inside of the triangle. We're also given this 15 value over here, and this 15 is the hypotenuse of the triangle. So the hypotenuse equals 2 times the short leg. Therefore, 15 would equal 2 times the short leg. So 2 times what would give us 15? That would be 7.5. So let's record our results over here. A is 7.5. Right, 7.5 in there. Okay, so we now know the short leg on the 30, 60, 90 triangle is 7.5. Let's jump over to the longer leg, and the longer leg is equal to the short leg times the square root of 3, and we know the short leg is 7.5, therefore the longer leg is going to be equal to 7.5 times the square root of 3. So we now know C is 7.5 times the square root of 3. C is 7.5 times root 3. Okay, and if we jump over to the second triangle, because now we have side C, which is also on this triangle right here. So we now know we're jumping over to another 30, 60, 90 triangle. We have a 90 degree angle up here. This is 30 degrees, therefore this would have to be 60 degrees. This would have to be 30 degrees, and we have our right angle. So what was the long leg on the left triangle over here, that 7.5 square root 3, is actually the short leg on our second triangle. So now that I know the short leg, I can produce the hypotenuse by taking the short leg and multiplying it by 2. So the hypotenuse, which is D, would be equal to 7.5 square root of 3 doubled. So if I have 7.5 square root 3's, I would now have 15 square root 3's. There's the hypotenuse of that triangle on the right. And I can also take the short leg here, and I can use that to produce the long leg, because the short leg times the square root of 3 would give me the long leg, which really means 7.5 square root 3, which is the short leg, times another square root 3. And when I'm multiplying radicals, square root of 3 times the square root of 3 would be the square root of 9. And the square root of 9 is 3, so this really means 7.5 times 3. So the value of B would be, let's see, 7 times 3 is 21. The 0.5 times the 3 would be 1.5. Add those together to get 22.5.